Okay, we're going to look at some options that come off cross. So to set cross up, the point guard is going to bring this ball down the court, either on the left-hand side or the right-hand side. So whichever side he's on is where the shot is going to be taken. The shot we're trying to create initially is a wing three from this spot or this spot. So the initial move is, he calls it, this guy is going to be coming through the zone defense. So as you can see, they're set up in the 2-3 zone. And the idea is that this space is being held by one guy. So he comes through into that space whilst that wing player comes in, sets the screen as far inside as he possibly can, allowing this guy to come round, receive the ball, and that's your wing shot right there. There are things that can come from it, especially if it's not the first time we've run it. You might get the defender fighting around that screen or reading it and straight out for that. Okay, in that situation, depending on what a defense does, that player can be looking for that ball inside. The ball can, another situation might be if this player helps down and this player is coming across, that pass there might find an open three. If that player still comes across again, this is then going to be wide open. So you've got outside shots available. This time, the two comes through the back, and the ball is squeezed in. Ball's received, potential outside shot. Okay. We assume that he's fought round. Okay. Ball can come in, and that help would be on. But realistically, from this position, I would like the screen set across by this player. So the screen has been set in, then a secondary screen for the big, who's going to pop underneath or over the top for the block, and inside it might come. The ball could potentially come in this way as well, where it comes out and then into that position there. So this screen in here should give him a moment to find that. Okay. The ball could also, from that screen, be popped back up. So if he then receives it, this is available for the jump shot or potentially the drive. Just a couple of options for the inside play. So that player is being squeezed in, allowing the other wing to come back through, receive the ball. A couple of things might happen here. As we've talked about, probably this player will fight round, get to that if that shot isn't immediately taken, leaving him potentially free. Now, what will realistically happen is either that guy is going to stay there, you've got that easy pass in, or the ball could come out and in. Okay. But the most likely thing that's going to happen here is that their centre or the middleman will come across to that space, cutting out that option. And that is when that guy doesn't need to screen across, because this guy is already basket side anyway. So that's when he could pop straight up for that pass, and the shot might be available or the drive. So going back to it, if the centre stays where he is and that ball isn't available, that's when the screen can come out and the centre can come through for that ball. And then if he fights round, he can pop up then at that point.